So today this class is belongs to Unit 1. That is classification of the data. So what is a classification of the data? Classification of data deals with arrangement of data into rows and column. So whatever the data we have collected, that is in raw form and which is very heterogeneous and voluminous in form. So by classification, we make the data uncomprehensible into the comprehensible forms. So after the collection data is organized. So after collection, data is organized to present it in more readily comprehensible forms, short forms, which highlight important characteristics of the data, which facilitate comparison, and it make it suitable for the further analysis and interpretation. Uh, so tabular form data is presented in after the classification into these two forms from raw data and representation. There is one link that is called classification. After classification, we can only present the data into the tabular form or in diagrammatic forms. So a statistical table. Then what is table? Table, a statistical table, and that is a statistical table. It has an orderly and a logical arrangement of data into rows and columns, and it attempts to present voluminous and heterogeneous data into condensed and homogeneous forms. So classification is the scheme for breaking the categories into a set of parts called classes according to some precisely defined different characteristics uh, possessed by all elements of the category. So raw data that is very voluminous. जो भी data है हम लोग के पास वो बहुत voluminous है. That is in large. So that large data is classified into different classes and groups based on certain criteria, and this criteria is different. One class's criteria is different to the another class. So what happens means before to make tabulation of the data, we need to classify the data. So generally classification, how it is defined. So generally systematic arrangement of data, raw data into different homogeneous classes is necessary to sort out relevant and significant features from irrelevant and insignificant one. So by this arranging the data into row and column, we highlight the important feature and significant feature of data from irrelevant and insignificant one. This process of arranging the data into groups or classes according to resemblance and similarity is technically called classification. So process of arranging the data into different groups and classes based on their resemblance and similarity is called in classification. So classification of data is preliminary to the tabulation, and it is thus first step in tabulation because items with similarity must be brought together before data is presented in a table form. So we form the data into different classes based on certain criteria, and this criteria within row and column make a homogeneous. So this homogeneous data is close and very similar to each other, and it makes it suitable for the analysis. So classification is the scheme. So classification क्या है? Classification is a scheme for breaking the categories into set of parts. And so classification, we are by classification जो large data है उसे different parts में break up करते हैं based on different that is called classes, and these different classes are defined by different criteria, and that is based on certain criteria, and these two classes are differing with their characteristics. This classification of data impresses upon arrangement of data into different classes which are to be determined depending upon nature, objectives, and a scope of inquiry. सो दिस जो डाटा को डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स और क्लासेस में हम लोग अरेंज करते हैं, एंड दैट इज दिस डिपेंड्स अपॉन नेचर, ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड स्कोप ऑफ इंक्वायरी। सो हम लोग ने क्या डिफाइन किया है, हम लोग ने क्या एनालिसिस के लिए सोचा है रॉ डाटा पे, हमें उस रॉ डाटा से क्या एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है, एंड दैट डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दैट nature, objective and scope of inquiry, we arrange the data. So data is also and classification of data is also related to our scope of inquiry, means what we want to extract from that information. Means one set of data, raw data, gives different types of information. In research, what type of information I am looking for? सो हम लोग किस तरह के इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए उत्सुक हैं या निकालना चाहते हैं, एंड डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दिस आल्सो द नेचर, ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड स्कोप ऑफ इंक्वायरी, वी क्लासिफाई द डाटा. Data may be classified into different classes in number of ways depending upon basis and criteria of the classification. The fact in one class will be different from those of another class with respect to characteristics, that is called basis and criteria. So a class and another class will be differing, and that differ will be based on basis and classification of the criteria. Each groups and classes may further be divided into, so one group and another group may further be divided into sub different groups. एक ग्रुप डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स में क्लासिफाई भी किया जाता है, एंड दैट इज सपोज one data is there, human data is there, and another data is that is cattle data, or suppose male and female data of human is there, then human height, male and female, then this height also based on age, 0 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years, and like that in female also. So these are the subgroups. Within one data, two groups. Within one groups, different subgroups. So thus, it may be possible to classify data on the basis of more than one criteria or basis. That is called cross classification. The process of classification may be carried on as long as there is possible basis for classification. So क्या है, क्रॉस क्लासिफिकेशन किसे कहते हैं? सेम डाटा इफ इट इज क्लासिफाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ मोर देन वन बेसिस ऑफ क्राइटेरिया, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज क्रॉस क्लासिफिकेशन. और उसे जब तक हम क्रॉस क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं जब तक कि पॉसिबल बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन इज देयर इन दैट डाटा. अगर जब तक कोई पॉसिबल बेसिस जब तक एग्जॉस्ट नहीं हो जाता है, जब तक हम लोग as per our requirement of the study, we can classify the data. Then function of classification. After means classification करने का क्या क्या फायदे हैं और ये या इसके क्या क्या काम है. तो फर्स्ट फंक्शन ऑफ द क्लासिफिकेशन इज डाटा. जो लार्ज डाटा है उसे ये कंडेंस करता है, स्मॉल बनाता है, छोटा बनाता है. मीन्स रॉ डाटा इज वेरी लार्ज, वॉल्यूमिनस, बहुत बड़ा होता है. बाय क्लासिफिकेशन वी मेक देम शॉर्ट, छोटा बनाते हैं, सो इट कंडेंसेस द डाटा. सो इट फैसिलिटेट कंपैरिजन between classes. We can compare between different groups, we can compare the data directly without analysis. Also we can say height of 0 to 5 year will be less in comparison to the height of adult one, because it is directly visible. We need not to do analysis even also, because there is huge gap, so it is clearly visible. So it facilitates comparison between two and more groups. It helps to study the relationship, means between two classes. It helps to study of the relation whether one group is increasing, another group is also increasing or decreasing. अगर एक ग्रुप बढ़ रहा है तो क्या दूसरा ग्रुप बढ़ रहा है कि घट रहा है, या दोनों बढ़ रहा है, या एक ग्रुप बढ़ रहा है दूसरा घट रहा है, इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ रिलेशनशिप is also possible by the doing the classification of the data. So it gives relationship whether this positive association is between the groups or negative association is there between the groups. It facilitates a statistical treatment of data. So a statistical treatment means a statistical analysis. A statistical analysis means application of different statistical method on the statistical data. So and this is called analysis. So this without classification, most of the data cannot give accurate information, even if anyhow we are applying the analysis. So for accurate extraction of the data, accurate extraction of information from the data, classification is required. For application of a statistical method, also a classification is required. Then anyhow, if हम लोग किसी भी तरीके से अगर हम statistical technique लगा भी देते हैं, that is not going to give accurate information. Means the so हम लोग एनालिसिस क्यों कर रहे हैं? एक्यूरेट इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए. अगर वो एक्यूरेट इंफॉर्मेशन दे ही नहीं रहा तो एनालिसिस करने का फायदा क्या है? सो दैट दिस क्लासिफिकेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो रूल्स ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन क्या है? जो डिफरेंट क्लासेस बनाते हैं तो इसके रूल्स क्या है? किस किस चीजों को ध्यान में रख के हमको डिफरेंट क्राइटेरिया सेट करना है? तो हम लोग जो क्राइटेरिया सेट करते हैं क्लासिफिकेशन के, दैट शुड बी ब्रॉड or unambiguous. Means it should not be unambiguous, means one class should not be confused with another class. There should not be overlapping. There should be clear one class is different, another class, and that should be quantitatively different. So it should be exhaustive and mutually exclusive. अगर कोई डाटा एक ग्रुप में फॉल करता है तो सेम डाटा दूसरे ग्रुप में फॉल नहीं करना चाहिए. मीन्स क्लासेस शुड बी लाइक दैट कि सभी डाटा जो रॉ डाटा का है, ईच एंड एवरी कंपोनेंट मींस ईच एंड एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ द डाटा शुड बी फॉल्स इनटू डिफरेंट क्लासेस. नो डाटा शुड लेफ्ट. कोई भी डाटा लेफ्ट नहीं रह जाना चाहिए. जब हम लोग क्लासिफाई करेंगे डाटा तो रॉ डाटा का ईच एंड एवरी एलिमेंट शुड फॉल इनटू एनी ऑफ द क्लासेस. किसी भी क्लास में हर एक डाटा को फॉल करना है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एग्जॉस्टिव एंड म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव. म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव कहने का मतलब ये है कि एक डाटा एक ग्रुप में फॉल करता है, सेम डाटा शुड नॉट फॉल इनटू अनदर ग्रुप. मींस एक डाटा एक ग्रुप में मींस आ रहा है तो दूसरे ग्रुप में नहीं जाना चाहिए. यह दूसरे ग्रुप का डाटा जो फॉल कर रहा है वो थर्ड ग्रुप के लिए में भी फॉल नहीं करना चाहिए. इट शुड बी फॉल इनटू म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव. मींस एक में फॉल कर रहा है तो दूसरा में नहीं, दूसरा में कर रहा है तो तीसरा में नहीं. That is like that. It should be stable. Means it should not be stable. Means it should be not flexible. Stable means what? The criteria we have set. It should not be changing. एक टाइम हमने ये स्टेबल कर लिया क्राइटेरिया लिया, दूसरे टाइम दूसरे क्राइटेरिया पे कर दिया. तो दिस क्राइटेरिया we should we are establishing that should be firm and stable and measurable. So it should not be flexible one. It should be suitable for the purpose. तो this classification means किस पर्पस के लिए हम लोग क्लासिफाई कर रहे हैं डाटा. तो क्या उस पर्पस को वो जो डाटा को क्लासिफाई कर रहे हैं पूरा कर रहा है कि नहीं. तो हम लोग जिस पर्पस के लिए डाटा को क्लासिफाई करना चाहते हैं वो पर्पस पूरा होना चाहिए. मीन्स वो दैट शुड बी सुटेबल. वी शुड नॉट ओनली क्लासिफाई द डाटा. दैट पर्पस आवर पर्पस ऑफ रिसर्च शुड आल्सो बी फुलफिल्ड. इट शुड बी फ्लेक्सिबल. मीन्स once it is classified, then we can arrange and rearrange this data also. So flexibility should also be there. It means one set of analysis is done, that should be suitable for another set of analysis also, or with a little modification we can apply another set of statistical tools also. So it should be flexible also. सो बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन, क्या क्या बेसिस हो सकता है क्राइटेरिया डाटा को क्लासिफाई करने के लिए? तो बेसिस और criteria with respect to which data is classified primarily depends upon objectives and purpose of inquiry. So basis जो हम लोग ये define करते हैं data classification के लिए, that is on the purpose of our inquiry, our objective of the research. So ये जो different purpose objective है कितने category में fall करता है? तो these following categories में ये fall करता है. Geographical wise, mean it is location wise, the suppose district wise, बिहार का जितना डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, पटना, नालंदा, गया, हाजीपुर, like that, छपरा, सिवान. We can geographical also, state wise in India also, that is the geographic. Then chronological means timing, 1990, 1995, 2000, 2005, 10, like that. This is the chronological, that is time. Then qualitative, that is based on simple attributes that can be classified. So simple and dichotomous classification means एक ही criteria जिसका दो ही faces है. Suppose sex of the humans, it has only two faces, male or female. So this is the attributes. So these are not quantifiable. These so these are the features and attributes which have only two faces. Then it is dichotomous classification. Then manifold classification. If one attributes having many faces, suppose this dice having 6 faces. So the manifold classification in more than 2 classes or simple classes based on 2 or more attributes at a time. So based on 2 means one attribute which can show more than 2 or more attributes, then it is the manifold classification. Then quantitative, then if data is quantifiable, then we can classify with respect to the variable. जिस वेरिएबल का है उसके द्वारा हम लोग क्वांटिफाई कर सकते हैं. अगर स्मॉल डाटा है, अगर लार्ज डाटा है तो बाय वेरिएबल आल्सो नॉट सुटेबल एज पर रिक्वायरमेंट, वी कैन क्लासिफाई द डाटा इनटू ग्रुप फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. So these will be more clear in subsequent class. So now this is over.